Howdy everybody, welcome one, welcome all. Hopefully you all are doing good. Alrighty. Let us just hop right on in, shall we? Okay, hey Dark. Howdy Ness City, okay. Hope I said your name correctly. Welcome, welcome. Alrighty, so I decided. Call me Ness. Okay, you leaked the coords. What are you talking about? I haven't leaked any coords. Hello, PP, peep, whatever. Okay. Anyway, I'm going 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. I'm going to basically make the floor plan that I've been hoping to sort of design around. I've not really been... User worlds? No. I didn't have any submissions to match. Like, I only really do user worlds once a month nowadays. So I'll just save your thing for, you know, the next time we do that. Gotcha. Yeah. What are you talking about, Nessie? You leaked the coords. What are you referring to? Tread lightly, buddy. Bait? Okay, yeah. No baiting. Baiting is against the rules. I will ban you. So don't fuck around. This is a different stream type than you're used to. The server is 2B2T. But I am not 2B2T. So you have to behave. Anyway. You will name it using a variation of autism. You use it. No, I don't really do that anymore, no. People stopped using the word autism for Minecraft stuff a long time ago. So it's fallen out of vogue. So I just don't care anymore. I named the place, the base rather, Archon Retia a while ago, so like that's the name I'm sticking with. That's just the name of my particular build. I don't even know who's making that anymore, what that is. And then that's like mostly finished but still not like done, and I don't know who designed it or who wants to make this, so like I don't claim ownership of these, so I don't know anything about them. But this place, yeah, this is my pride and joy. Hey, Cop Raider. Yeah, it's a dome, I know, but it's pretty domey, I guess. Domey thick. Okay, what I wanted to do is sort of get a feel for the layout here. Basically, I just want to make all of these areas, I want to kind of give them, because like looking over in here for a moment, there's just nothing here, right? It's all empty. It's all vacant. And so what I want to do is give it a sort of footprint floor plan for how things are going to be shaped and structured. That's the basic idea. Howdy, Pest. How are you? I'm all right. Night's been going well. So, what I'm thinking of doing... Well, I continue streaming to stop playing 2B? Yeah. I've been streaming for years, man. Last time I stopped playing 2B, I started streaming. And I didn't start streaming 2B until, like, 2023. When the server updated. Okay, now then. So I want to kind of give a general outline of every room. I want to give the place a sort of what you should expect and where to expect it, you know? Think 2B will ever shut down? Well, I mean, everything will shut down eventually. It's not really... That's not unique. Everything dies. Everything ends. There's no getting around that. You're just going to have to accept that. Okay, I wanted this room to be a large stairwell, So that's what, 6 plus 5 plus 6 is 4. Okay. Anyway, so this giant stairwell room, this is mostly just to give a... if I set the boundaries, my reasoning is this. If I set the boundaries for what the rooms can be size-wise, like, for example, in here, I don't have any decoration yet. I don't have any decoration in here. I don't have any decoration in this hallway. This room is empty. This room is empty. These got to go somewhere. These got to do something. This elevator room is devoid of really much of anything. But this room is kind of getting decorated. I still want to add some remaining bits to it, but for now, I think it's decent enough. And so on and so forth. Like, this staircase isn't finished. This goes down to some lower level somewhere. Like, I've been focusing on this Japanese mansion for the last week and a half now. I feel like if I give a room like this, or rather, if I give all the rooms a boundary, you know, they are so big by so wide, and they connect to this room, and this room. That gives me a ton of leeway to plan what goes in them. Oh my God, cat. Now suddenly she wants out. She was all, let me in an hour ago. My cat, I tell you. Let me get more vocal. You're not doing what I want. Meow. And then there's a matter of down here. This lower area, oh my God. I've got to make something of this area. There's just no way I can leave this giant open. This is essentially like a giant field that we built, you know, the structure on top of. I got to do something with this. All right, fine, cat, shut up. Hold on one moment. There we go. Okay, she has been silenced and satiated and whatever. Anyway, so am I going to use the grass or dig it down? I am going to pave over it. I'm not using the grass. F cat. Hey, don't spam Ness. You be on your best behavior now. But yeah, she's fine. She just left. Anyway, no, what I was going to do is I was going to pave over all this with like obsidian and some crying obsidian. Make it a sort of, I don't know, wild, crazy, eldritch landscape. I'm not really sure how I want that to look quite yet, but I'm throwing some ideas around in my head. Oh, no wonder this bit's not sprouted yet. All wheat? No, wheat needs a certain light level to grow, and wheat would not complement what I'm going for down here. So I would definitely want to pave it over and turn it into something alien looking, kind of. Cats demand and always win. Yeah, they're little toddlers, I swear. Like, they don't have hardly any agency, except for when they really want something. Then they have all the agency in the world. They really want it with their whole fiber of their being. Shit fuck. All right. So then there's this room and this bridge that connects the two halves. And this lovely view of the overall area. The bay there, the jungle, the mountain thing they built. Might want to put some light in the middle here. I don't know. But yeah, so I definitely need to connect it up here. I'm just not sure where I want this to start, because there are 3 of these connector bridges, you know, set a distance high up from each other. And so I'm thinking this will be ground level. I don't want to get too crazy in depth with every single room or single design, but just enough to give a feel for how big a room's going to be and for what purpose it may serve. The exact boundaries of the room, etc. So I'm thinking I'm gonna make this. Okay, so I gotta back this up so that it matches the exact height. I'm thinking I'm just gonna make this giant stairwell meet up. Pave over with nylium and make a warped forest. Ooh, decent idea. I don't know that I want to do that because I don't know how much vertical space I have to expand. So, like, the thing about the down here area is that in places, it gets really close to things that I've already started building. Like, I started building the storage room. I've already detailed most of the storage room. I spent, like, all of last week doing this. I love how the storage room turned out, by the way. Like, the ante room that leads you outside. Like, this is a gaping opening here, and then you just come in and it's like a temple. I fucking love this. This just turned out so well. And yeah, I'm in love with this. This style of design is what I want. And so, like, this sort of, I don't know, just freestyle riffing on whatever is something that I thought. But I want to keep this structure. Also, this structure takes up way too much space, even though it looks cool as hell from inside here. And so I'm thinking, like, well, what will I do for this underground area, or for this above ground, but like on the very bottom level? You know what I mean? I'm thinking of turning this into that eldritch landscape that I was talking about. It'll be obsidian, crying obsidian, something else. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But I definitely want to make it feel alien and foreboding and different. I think it could work. I think it could work. It just needs to have its own sort of temporary guide, I guess. Yeah, whatever. So yeah, making it into an already existing biome is probably not going to happen. I want to have something unique. Do all xenomorph eggs? I don't know how I would even do a xenomorph egg. I guess I could do a singular turtle egg, maybe? Even then, I don't know. Okay, a few blocks off yet. I'll have to play around with some designs. There really isn't anything for it. I just have to, like, figure out what I like. Oh, I was a block off. Okay. So I've got to figure out how big of a staircase to make, how wide of a staircase to make, and also the style too. Yeah, because this staircase has to connect all three. This thing's going to be huge. Like, holy shit. Was the duping more common before, or still a lot of resources on 2B2T? Duping used to be very common, yes. We had a ton of dupes back in the day. It really is a shame that it's like just not something you get very often nowadays. Dupes are much rarer and more valuable. But then post 119, you know, we have all of these new items we can make use of. It stands to reason that people want to dupe really badly. 4, 5, perfect. People want to be able to like enjoy the Minecraft that they've come to know on 2B2T, where a million resources of all styles, shapes, and kinds exist. As for all the stuff on this build, most everything here is farmed. There are some really killer Blackstone farms that they've been, or bartering farms, I mean, that they've been using. They are absurd. You stink, no you, Scarlet Mobius. Duping will always persist. Yeah, there will always be duping. Think it'll be different with a new dupe now that more people? I don't know. I'm not the one to be able to answer that. I don't think anyone can guess realistically what will happen until it happens. Because, like, every major dupe has had, you know, good and bad things come about as a result. Like, it's a mixed bag. Most people see it as good. But, like, when you have a dupe and then you're incentivized to go and make a stash or something, it gives you a different sort of... Your priorities change. You know? Your priority becomes defend my stash. Okay, I'm just going to put this like so. And so yeah, you've got sort of an uncertainty. I don't know if a dupe showing up right now would be a good thing or a bad thing long term. It's so hard to know. I guess it would be good, but then I don't know, it would change everything. I'm on the fence. I'm genuinely on the fence about it. 2, 3. Yeah, that's a decent little walkway. I can't be sure right now if I want there to be a dupe or not. I mean, it's not like I have any control over it one way or the other. Just that, personally, if I had to pull for one or the other, I would say I don't want a dupe. I kind of wish no dupes would come out for, like, the foreseeable future. I like there not being dupes because it gives people... You know, it gives people a reason to, like, farm items. Like, imagine if when 119 came out, there'd be no reason to farm up anything from 119. From 113 to 119. Because we immediately had a dupe, right? And every item under the sun is now worthless. Just as worthless as it always been. I guess that's not a bad thing, because it's really just the status quo. But then... I feel like my bases have been more meaningful because I've put in the time to, like, get the stuff. Oh, shit. I went over a block too far. I don't know. I could be wrong. Other people have differing opinions on this anyway. Dupes are fine. They're not like the worst thing ever. Just that I wish it didn't like take out the meaning of playing the game. Because, like, it feels meaningless when every item in the universe is just like, oh, yeah, here's a little of this, here's a little of that. Like, it's intoxicating in a weird sort of way. Like, you want there to be, you know, you want to have access to a gobs and gobs and gobs of items. But you don't want everybody else to have access to it. Like, it's a bit of a power game, too. I don't know. Dupes are an interesting exploration of human psyche. Hey, Dread Dalek, welcome. Just believe in the heart of cards. Yes, exactly. Fuck. Well, on the bright side, at least I can just fly back up. So I also want this staircase, even though it's not a spiral staircase. I also want it to be reasonably traversable with Elytra. For some reason tonight, I'm having trouble putting my thoughts into words. If 2B had a currency, what would it be? Or would that be good or bad for the server? I mean, 2B does have a currency. It's called the dollar. Oh. Why do you think you can buy shulker boxes of kits and stuff? Why do you think you buy priority? Like... No, 2B has a currency. It's the dollar. It's not special. It isn't profound or unique. It's the same currency you've been using. Is it good or bad for the server? I mean, it hadn't killed the server, so I don't know. Probably good. I will say, you know, you gotta have the money to keep the server running. You gotta have, you know, all this. There's a secondary market on the server. Again, people buying and selling exploits, coords, kits. What else? Yeah, that's really about it. I don't think people buy bases or base designs even. But you get the idea. Like, yeah, there's a very clear currency in the server. Like, that's not new. Wait a sec, am I not aligned? I don't know. I am aligned. Yeah, okay, that's good. So, I mean, at the end of the day, you know, just is what it is. I would say that even though we were all, way back in the day, opposed to the newer players and to the influx of money and all this, I won't lie, it did make the server more stable long term. Because the server was on the verge of dying way back in the day. So the influx of players, the influx of Q money, the influx of all this shit has ultimately been a net good. Even if your average person may not like it. I can't lie and say, ah, yeah, no, nothing good came from all of this. Like, no, we're on an incredibly stable server, far more stable than, again, all of 2B2T history up until 121. Or, not 120, up until 2023 in 119. Need I remind you, you know, 5 TPS days were just the norm for a very, very long time. Like, just is what it is. The money has not been a bad thing. Or at least it's not been an overwhelmingly bad thing. It's maybe not been the best that everybody wanted, but, you know. Oh, son of a bitch. That's misaligned. Ugh, I gotta fix that. This is supposed to go here. So, yeah, when you ask, does the server have a currency and would that hurt the server? Like, no, because we have one. You have seen this play out in real life. Like, all the other places in the world use money, and that's also not like the end of the world. Money makes the world go round. There's a reason for that. So, think about the copper golem. Ooh, I love the copper golem. So glad they finally made him real. Oh, they killed my boy and then they brought him back from the dead. I asked a good question. You think it'll be different with a new dupe now with more people? I mean, a new dupe, if we had a new dupe, would like having all the people that we have make that. I don't think it's gonna make a difference. It's just gonna be like the last time we had a big dupe. Hellshire Farms put on hold. Oh, I'm sorry, ass. Or ASS, however you want to say it. Yeah, I understand. You just keep it in your back pocket. Hellshire Farms will pay off one day, I promise. Okay, good. These stairs are aligned. I like that. But thank you for the donation. I appreciate that. Hey, L. Cayman, welcome. If House got paid off the 2B2T official currently... Huh? Do you think 2B would exist today at all if Russia had never shown up? No. I genuinely think we'd have shut down before 2017. The fuckheads who ruined the server prior to Russia were basically going to ensure the server was ruined. Oh, wow, ass. Thank you again, man. I appreciate that. I meant currency. I thought you did, but currently is also a real word, so, like, I couldn't tell if typo or ESL. Okay, if House got paid off the 2B2T official currency, he does. It's the dollar. It's money. Real world money is the official 2B2T currency. Like, I can't make it clearer than that. House gets paid from the money the server earns. What more do you want me to say? Like, these are not ifs. These are not what ifs. These are not potentialities. These are hard, concrete facts. Like, we can pontificate about a dupe because we don't really have one. So, like, it's a what if scenario. That's great. We can't pontificate about this. Hey, Kit, welcome. This is very real. 2B2T does run on money. And the official currency is indeed the dollar. Because, yeah, that's how it works. Everybody expects to get paid in some way on some level. You really can't be too surprised by that. So, yeah. And yeah, as for the typo, I understand. It's just so difficult to understand what people are saying sometimes because, honestly, too many people use their phones to watch stuff. And so phones are terrible for typing. Can we speak privately my thoughts on House? Your alt is Cuckmaster. Why do you need to speak privately about House? Just say it here. I don't give a fuck. I'm not Housemaster. I'm not going to report you to the Popo. I'm not a member of any groups or whatever. Like, you can have your opinions on House. I got a lot of those too. So don't worry, ass. You can voice your opinions on House perfectly fine. No one will get anybody, will get you in trouble. You'll be A-okay. I'm not going to do anything. I don't give a shit. I mean, you may end up finding that our opinions on Housemaster, by and large, align, so I don't know. For calling him a cuck? Oh, I don't want to risk either of us getting prio banned? Your buddy is muted. Really? I think that's more due to saying shit in 2B2T, right? In general chat. I think that's more like, just don't say anything on 2B2T general chat. Whoever it is that monitors the place is definitely like, they have an axe to grind. But that's a known quantity. We've been aware of this for a while. So I'm just going to say, like, tread lightly on 2B2T, because clearly there are people in charge who don't like people slandering Housemaster. But I'm not one of those, so I don't give a fuck. Like, you are free to have your opinions. Oh shit, I just suddenly realized this. This does not align with this. Now, wait a minute. Double helix staircase? Wait a minute. My brain is having a fart. I might have an idea. My brain is trembling. I may end up having an idea. Okay, I'm sort of marking out the boundaries of where I want these rooms to be. House isn't watching, and if he is, I don't think he's going to react to anything here. I hope. I wouldn't know for sure. Whatever all the fuckery several years ago was all about. Like, there was clearly some, like, Illuminati level shit going on. Everybody knows it. People were legitimately being silenced and priority banned and stuff for speaking out against Housemaster and whatever was going on. But that, I know for the most part, those were things said on the Reddit and people saying things in game. But YouTube chat is neither of those, so you should be fine. It's not Geek Hour yet. Oh. Hello. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. Hey, Top Hat. Welcome. Why would any 2B owner be watching this stream just because they don't want people to talk? Yeah, exactly. Like, I am way, way, way too niche and too small for anyone on the team of 2B2T to give a shit about this. So, like, that's why I don't really buy into the idea that they're, like, listening in or watching me or anything like that. I'd be very surprised if that was the case. We all know Cuckmaster spends the priority funds on cocaine and strippers, but I think he sold the server. I don't know how y'all feel about this theory. He's not responsible enough from the outside to run it. With all the money, estimated at like $100,000 a month. Well, I can already tell you that your estimations are not wrong, but your understanding of the situation is. So for starters, there are dozens of people running the server. At least a dozen. Because you got coders, you got the website people, you've got Tebex, you've got priority queue people, you've got a lot of hands in this pie. Right off the bat, there are multiple people involved. 2B is run by a company. It's something LLC, I forget what the name is. They run and administer the server, and it has been sold, but like the OG Housemaster, from what we understand, is still involved. Though to what level we don't know. Or on what level we are not know. We are not aware. We just know that he is tangentially related. In some group or somebody targeting the server, or you're chill with everyone. I try to be chill with everyone, Ness. As long as you adhere to the rules, yeah, you're fine. And that's the stream chat rules, by the way, pinned in the description. Where are the servers like EU or NA? I don't know. Those are not bits of information I or anyone else would be privy to. Because why the fuck would they tell us? We would just attack them. Like, we believe the servers were in Canada. But exactly what area or what, who, why, when, where? I know there's some sleuthing that can be done on the matter. But for the most part, no. The servers are like... They're not just going to let anyone know where that is. Because, like, imagine if you go to the place, you know? I'm excited. I'm going to get back on in a couple months. You're changing your username soon. Okay. Well, Jack's saying 100% correct from what we know as well. Yeah. And also you have to understand that the server itself is a monster. The monster needs money. And lots of it. The server does not run for free. Your priority queue money does actually go to the maintaining of the server. More or less. It not only pays paychecks, it not only makes you actually capable of getting into the server in a reasonable time frame, it also keeps the place running. And so I can't speak to how responsible housemaster is as a person. I just know that more than one person is involved in how it's run. Therefore, I'm not surprised to learn that the thousands of dollars this place generates, it probably does eat up every cent. Maybe not every month, but certainly like a good amount. That money definitely is used appropriately. Wait. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. At least I hope it is. We don't know the financials, really. Just that I can tell you that everything is structured the way that it is for a reason. And like, that isn't because I am privy to any sort of internal information. That's just good guesswork from the outside. Like, we know there's a company that runs 2B. That's not difficult to track down. We know there's a handful of people involved and that it is a business. It's an LLC of some kind. So, like, all of that has to be legally good on paper. You know what I mean? So, like, realistically, yeah, Housemaster's not fretting his money away on cocaine. That was a meme put forth many, many years ago as a joke that a bunch of newer players don't understand was originally a joke, and now they believe it. So, like, do take it with a grain of salt here. Like, no, it's not actually real-world cocaine. It's actually the server costs eat up everything, pretty much. And then salaries. People are paid money for their efforts. Who could have guessed? Like, of course they are. Like, think about what you're asking. Nobody works on this place for free. Apparently there's a deleted post from 2B Reddit that was captured during a fit video you can go back to and pause, saying how big the server was or how fast rough it. Yeah. Like, they're going to do what they can to keep that fairly under wraps too. They don't want people pointing out the location or whatever. Fair enough. I get that. I don't really give a shit one way or the other. Where the server's located doesn't mean a damn thing to me. But, like, I get that that is a security risk and whatever. So fine. If that's how it has to be, that's how it has to be. You won't see me complaining about silly shit like that because I'm more worried about the server being in good hands. And as long as the server's in good hands, I couldn't care less what happens. As long as there are no backdoors, there's no shenanigans, I'm fine with that. How do people believe that? People will believe anything, DM Master. You will end up learning that one way or the other. People will believe anything, especially if they're very far removed from something. Physical server is near my moonshine still. If you want to go and see it, you have to purchase my liquor. That's pretty good, Top Hat. Thank you. Noobs and children. Yes, that's a great description. It's not a perfect description, but it's a good one. Yeah, the cocaine meme is timeless. It's a timeless masterpiece. You were correct. Oh, well. I think my first logon would classify me as a fit player. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I really wouldn't care one way or the other, but sure. Okay. Alright, so the hope is that this will, like, get me up to here somewhere. I don't know. I'm just going to have to complete the helix to see for sure how it will shape up. I'm trying to get this double helix thing. This is going to be a double helix staircase, I've decided. So, like, the staircase is going to start up here and then just sort of double all the way around. You'll see. It'll be cool. I remember when I first deaths on Tubi was because I said I watched fit videos. Now I think Fast Jack and all those content's better. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's moved from New York. Now they did announce that it was moved from New York. I wouldn't be shocked if due to it getting out that it was in the New York area or whatever state. I think it's in New York, or was in New York State, not the city. Hey Arthur, welcome. What am I doing? I'm planning out floor patterns. But yeah, I'm sure they moved to keep it more uncertain as to what's where. Shit. Hey J Money, welcome. Okay. Yeah, this'll do. Hello, Reg. People believe all sorts of nonsense, like Jeffrey didn't off himself. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. The government says aliens are real. The government says Jeffrey killed himself. Like, maybe it's a good idea to start not believing things that you are told to start believing. If you're told to believe something, maybe go ahead and not. I don't know. That's just me. Its content used to be good, but then it turned into garbage. Oh yeah, no, that was an inevitable change. Am I doing the automatic spiral staircase? No, that's not what this staircase is for. This staircase is just for getting up and down to these areas. I'm gonna go one more. 2, 3. Bam. That is very, very, very close. I could just stretch that out. Because see, unlike here, where it's like the staircase misses this area, and it goes up, I'm hoping its chiral cousin will match up with this when it gets to this area. We'll see. It might just, but I don't know. As for this staircase, I definitely want this staircase to, like... Yeah, this staircase is going to have to connect up to here. No two ways about it. No ifs, ands, or asses about it. Pepe Monka Bomb? What the... This is not Twitch! Jesus Christ! Stop using words I don't understand. I will never get how you kids can speak in emojis. It's all Monka this and Pepe that. You don't hate the media and the government enough? I beg to differ. I hate them quite enough. I hate them enough that I feel like they should all be executed. Every member of the media, every member of the government, every politician, I just love them all purged. We can just start over. Go back to the old live your life, run your farm model. And then you go and serve 5 or 6 years in Congress, and then you never return. And you go like, okay, I did my civic duty. Shinobu Donut, shut up. Thoughts on baritone, like full robot players? Bots are cool. When bots are in the right hands, they're really, really cool. I don't really have any deeper thoughts other than that. When you see a really cool botted project, it blows your mind, actually. Oh. There we go. 2, 3. All right, good. It's aligned with all the corners just as I like. Roll back the U.S. to 1790. I mean, politically, we could use with a good hard reset. You're gonna go bed. Okay, take care, Cooperator. Oh, shit, it's 9. How did it get this late already? No. That's okay. Have a good night, Cooperator. Copper Raider. You don't hate them enough to do something about it? I mean, I'm not going to go to jail and get nothing accomplished and then look like a crazed lunatic for just... Yeah, like for what? Like, what value would that bring? I mean, like, I'm not going to do anything about it because there's nothing I can realistically do about it. Because, and this is a hard pill to swallow for a lot of people, you are in fact quite powerless and are just one person. You cannot change the world. Sorry. If the world was so easily changed, there would be no homeless, there would be no poor, there would be no hungry. Everybody would just be able to change their fate, and that'd be the end of it. It would just be like, bam, done. Nobody would have cancer. You just change your fate. But because the world is an incredibly difficult place to change and tame and alter, and that things often just fail because, I mean, that's kind of just the default state of everything, really. Ah, fuck, too far forward. You end up having to just figure out that, yeah, the world is a difficult place to live in because you can't change it so readily. Am I actually left-handed IRL? No, I just play a left-handed person in Minecraft. Sorry. Can you free cam outside and show us? Sure. Give me a sec, Adam. Just give it some light. Eat my food, recover my health. I'll turn off everything and go into shader mode. Here we go. There we are. Perfect. Give it the old big giant field of view. I like it. I'm very proud of how it all turned out. The external part of the base is phenomenal. I really don't know what more I could add to the outside, like maybe some more lighting bits. I don't know. Jack dropping facts. You're welcome. You're welcome for those facts. Can you press F3 and show us your computer build? Why, yes. Yes, I can. I'm so glad you asked, ASS. Oh, I'm just so happy you decided to ask that question. Sure thing, friend. Give me one moment. Yeah, this'll do. There we go. You wanted to see my computer build? Okay. I'll happily let you see it. It's a display, 1920 by 1017. I don't know why it's not 1080, but whatever. NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3070 PCIe with a 24-core AMD Ryzen 9 3900X 12-core processor. Or not 24-core, 12-core, 24X. Yeah. Yep. Those are my my bits and my bobs. Also, this is the single-player world where I designed Archon Retia. It's not loading in because shaders, but yeah. 1920 by 1017. I don't know why the monitor is that way, but it is. So I've just decided to just not worry about it. Yeah, it was that spiral staircase I stole. It turned out pretty good. Happy Tuesday. Welcome. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Nice PC. Thank you. I play on a 1270 by or 1280 by 720. Ah, cool. Jack's setup reveal win. I mean, that's it. Yes, Constantian Box Castle. Yes, I had to take a picture of that recently. So yeah, that's how I did that stuff. All right, now that I've answered that question. The blue tones look cool, I know. Phenomenal. $1368 by $745 with a GUI scale of 1. Okay, let's get back into building. What the hell? Well, that's what I get for bridging out with slabs without watching where I was going. I was too busy trying to read chat. Fuck. I'm trying to read chat more often. Doesn't that make you more happy? Even though it causes me to screw up more often than not. Oh, good night, ass. Welcome. Or, not welcome. Take care. Fuck. Yuns see the flooding in Texas? What is Yuns? And yes, I did see it. Yuns? The hell? Is that some sort of weird slang? Remind you of the hurricanes? Yes, it reminds me of the hurricanes as well. Holy shit. 2, 3. Mountain speech for y'all. Wow. I have never heard that before, ever. Please never use that again. Standard English, please. The whole Texas stuff is very sad. Yeah, very, very sudden flash flood that just tore through that whole area. Is Yuns supposed to be short for young'uns? You all? Like, at least y'all makes sense. It's the short, it's a contraction formed of y'all, of you all, excuse me. So, like, at least that's sensible, but... Gentrifier? No, I don't want my brain fizzling or getting, like, distracted partway through a thought while I'm simultaneously trying to build, because remember, that's the whole point of these streams, is to build. Like, I don't want to juggle 3 or 4 things at once. I only really want to juggle the 2 or 3 things at once, please. So don't use weird slang. Like, seriously. I'm not going to ban you. Just that, like, it really does throw off the vibe and throws off my mojo. Because then I got to think about what you're saying, and then that means I can't think about what I'm doing. And remember, the point is to build something. Creation is the central thesis. So I'm not about trying to decipher new speak that I've never heard of. That's probably not too low. Wait, does Jack support gentrification? I have no clue what that has to do with anything. I don't really care about gentrification. I don't have an opinion on it. It just doesn't matter to me personally. Like, I've just never had to worry about it. But, like, I don't understand why that would be gentrifying or whatever. I don't really care. I just take it to mean Top Hat doesn't like me cramping his style because he has a very specific style that he demands he must follow at all times, even though it's silly. Which is fine as long as it doesn't become a distraction. And throwing words out there that I don't understand is the definition of being a distraction. Currently living in Mexico City, Airbnb, paying the half you would spend on New York, getting paid in US dollars. What? No. The fuck does that even mean? Yeah, I hope they find the missing people, but, like, it ain't looking good, man. Missing at this stage means they're dead and they've just not found their body. Like, it sucks, but sadly that is often the case for these types of circumstances. It's been like a week. I'll explain it to you in DMs later. Okay, please do. Just not right now. I'm not focusing on Poncho schizoism. As for the gentrification thing, I don't know what that has to do with anything. It's okay. He's just a person of the suburbs. Yeah, I've lived in the suburbs all my life. I don't plan on changing that. Fuck. Oh, my precious block. My precious block. I'll knock your block off. A steep ledge that you have to fall down and go pick it up. Ow. Don't keep that topic going forward. Okay. Yeah, please don't. Like, I'm trying to pay attention to you guys more. And it's fucking distracting, I will not lie. Especially some of you more demanding people. You know who you are. I'm good with you guys? Okay. Oh dear, that threat was real. I know, right? I'm not demanding. Yes, you are. Like, you, Poncho, El Cayman, Javazon. Who else? Who else is, like, really, really attention-seeking? Like, a whole lot of you are. Wait, fuck, did I miss my... Yes, I did. Okay. Set up a text-to-speech bot? God, no. You think I'm insane? I have seen way too many text-to-speech bot mishaps. No, thank you. Hey, just, you know, put that loaded gun next to your 3-year-old son. Like, nothing wrong could happen. Or nothing bad could happen. Like, no, I'm good, actually. I don't think I'll be doing that. Fuck did that? Oh, no. Oh, fucking egg layers. Ugh. Distract me. Damn, Jack is roasting. I mean, it has been a series of behaviors, right? This is not a recent thing. It's a long-standing affair. Like, it's a long-standing sort of thing. Like, this is just how it's been. And it set me off because, like, all I'm doing is I'm trying to set straight what I want from you guys if you're going to talk and chat. Like, again, the point is to build and create something. That's what I want to see at the end of my escapades. I don't want to babysit you all. And when you throw me off my groove or off a tangent, like, it does affect things. And it does affect the stream quality, in my opinion. It affects my ability to keep my mind and my thoughts straight. Whoa. The one stream I attend and I get roasted? Yes. But see, you've been like that in the past, though. Just came by for a good few minutes. Welcome, Stone. Maybe you have an attention issue? I mean, I'm splitting my attention between two separate things. Like, I've known this for years. This is not new. I just kind of put up with it, I guess. Okay, and then I'm gonna have to twist this staircase toward there so that I can meet up with it. Here we go. Yeah, now we're making progress. Alright, if I'm annoying you, I'll just quitting. No, it's not that. It's that, like, you just need to learn to tone it down a little bit. That's all. Just a little bit of self-control is all I ask. Itsy bitsy bit of self-control. It's totally manageable, I know it is. Have I been on Google Street View? I don't think so. What, you mean like where I live? Or like Have I been captured in a Google Street View pass-by? By like the Google cars or whatever it is that's... Whatever it is that captures those pictures these days. I'm pretty sure the answer would be no, but I don't know that I would be aware of it if I were. Google Street View is goated? Yeah, it's pretty fun. I'm chill, I can control myself. Okay, I believe you. Babysit El Cayman. That's like... I'm not gonna say anything more, Poncho, but like... That's some pot kettle shit right there. Get a load of this guy, I know, right? Oh my god. Get a load of this guy, Cam. Put him in the corner. I don't really have a way to do that. Okay, so this would be the start of... Okay. Watch out for your next Google Street View car. I mean, I guess, but I don't even know where they are. Like, do those even run anymore? Do they update any of those pictures on Google Street View? Because, like, I don't know. I've heard of, like, pictures being taken in 2015, 2014, and they're just up there from 10 years ago. Like, they're outdated now. I don't know. Picture and put it in the corner of OBS. What? Oh, take a picture of El Cayman? Is that what you mean? Like, that's the corner? You want me to put someone in the timeout corner, take their picture? I don't know, I feel that's kind of childish. I don't think you guys need me to put you in a timeout corner or whatever. Maybe I've made a mistake by assuming you all are completely capable of being treated as adults. I don't know. You don't want to be the co-host of Jack's stream? Screenshot his profile pic? Maybe. The naughty corner. You guys are more childish than me. Ah, son of a bitch. If you need there to be a timeout corner, I mean, really. Maybe there is a need for such a thing. Okay, and then I want there to be a door to that. Maybe I shouldn't have put these buttons here. I don't know why I thought I would use them in this manner. Live in my own house, have a job, take care of my nephew, don't call me a child. I mean, you can be childish, but not really like that bad. Actually, that does explain a fair amount of things, though, Top Hat. Like, there's nothing wrong with how you have to live and your circumstances. Just that, wow, that actually makes a lot of sense. See, I knew you'd crack one day and give us personal information of some kind. Now I can actually kind of understand you a little bit better. Well, trailer, not house, but you live on your own. Okay, good. Cool. You're doing better than most. It explains what? Why he is so attentive and needing you know, people. Like, you're socially attention deprived. Like, you don't have enough people your own age to talk to and hang out with, except through Discord. Oh shit, we're out of slabs. At least that's how I feel. I could be wrong. Was Jared a pain in the ass? He was when he was younger. Jared got better as time went on. Though that wouldn't be until like 2019. That's a good point, but I do have some IRL friends I'm with a lot. Okay, well good. So you shouldn't joke around. Yeah, okay, that explains it. This is an outlet for you. Which is good. You know. It's not an inherently awful thing to have a place to shit around with and talk with friends and so on. Okay. Now then. Do you think having a decent PC is needed to be a good builder? No. Of course not. It'll help, but it's not mandatory. If you want to make a good build, you just have to have vision and patience. But like, I assume, provided you can work up to that level, you should be able to get anything you want done, more or less. With world edit and all that, yeah. If you're going to do world edit stuff, you will need to be very careful with your PC and taxing it a little too much and so on. But like, yeah, you can absolutely do miracles on a shoestring budget. Like, you don't even need to build large-scale stuff. I just like building large-scale stuff. You can absolutely make smaller, cool things that are just as detailed and rich. Like, this entire room, when I eventually get around to like decorating and detailing it a little more, like, this is the biggest thing you can make. And as long as you cram it with detail and make it feel lived in, absolutely this would be amazing. Oh yeah, I put all the light sources in that I was comfortable with. I decided to use lanterns on the candlesticks. Look better. Yeah, anyone can more or less build with whatever PC. You just have to have the vision. And learn how to properly make use of other people's innovations and ideas. Just thought I'd seen right now Men in Tights where a blind dude's taking a shit. Oh my god. And they wheel away his mansion. What the fuck? Wow, that's a hell of a scene there, Stone. What even is that? I've never seen that movie, so I don't know, but like, what? Blind dude taking a shit and they wheel away his mansion. What? That is not a sentence I expected to hear. It's very descriptive, yes. Bad PC can't load the Jackrooms or Space Falcon 3. Well, you're clearly not using the correct settings and mods. Like, you don't have to load everything all at once. You know that, right? You can just lower your render distance, your simulation distance, get a bunch of mods like sodium and so on. Like, there should be options for you. Dave Chappelle, Men in Tights. Oh, never seen it? No, I haven't. What is Men in Tights about? Oh, good night, Babu. It's the opening scene. Oh, wow. What even? Crazy, crazy skit, I guess. Is it a movie or a skit? I know Dave Chappelle did skits and stuff too, but... Spoof comedy about Robin Hood. Ah, okay. Yeah, that explains it. I was not into spoof comedy back in the day. I might give it a shot now, though. Nowadays. Okay. So I'm thinking there will be a staircase that will be going down. It'll slope down like that, and it'll dump you out there. There may or may not be a giant room here. I don't know yet. As for this entranceway, this will probably have a room on it, and then it'll go off this way somewhere. It might even connect over to this room. We'll see. I was thinking of having floating crap that you can parkour off of using an elytra and a jump boost beacon. Might be something as a shortcut for people willing to do that. Just for fun. Like, it ruins it if I'm expected to laugh. I see. So, like, laugh track comedy puts you off. Fair enough. Stand-up comedy, laugh track comedy, yeah. Sitcoms. Fair enough. Jack Sendell came into the naughty corner. Why? Stand-up is kind of boring to me. Oh no! What a horrifically controversial take. Oh, I better send them both to the no-no corner. Or whatever the hell. As though this actually exists. Just watch the first couple of minutes. If you don't like it, don't watch. Ah, it's fine. That's fine. I do kind of want to give it a shot now. Now that you've mentioned it, Stone, yeah, I do actually want to give it a look. Maybe have like a distorting array of staircases all throughout that section? Something like stepping stones or skipping stones that are just sort of floating. I was thinking maybe having a trail of candles. Like from here over to wherever this hypothetical room will be. And that trail of candles you would jump boost with an elytra over to using E-bounce, and that would be how you'd get over. I don't know. It's an idea. What server, Javi? I'm on 2 Builders, 2 Tools. The world's worst server, as they said. Way back in the day. I don't know of anyone who still calls it that, but Pepperidge Farm remembers. Hey, Subi. Oh. Damn it. Killer fucking yawn just came over me. Progress. Oh, lordy. Oh, progress. So I've got this outline. I'm mostly outlining rooms and hallways now. Just because it gives me a sort of skeleton to follow. Keeps me on track. So there's a sort of double helix of staircases that's going to be in this room. It's a giant, large shaft. Takes you up to here. The staircases lead you to these 3 bridge areas that bridge the 2 halves of the base. So we got this. I gotta figure out a way for you to get into this room, though. Because, like, as it stands, there's no entrance into this room yet. But that's easily fixed. Maybe from this room. Maybe not. Oh, son of a bitch. Did I throw stuff? God damn it, I did. The worst server for the employed. Well, it was the world's worst server back in the day because it was legal to hack and to say bad words that everybody else would cringe at. Yeah. "2B2T was something of a maverick. It was an unexpected sort of place that you wouldn't think of as being, you know, Minecraft. But here we are. Tung 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 sar. Okay. Sure. Stand-up's good if it's good, I guess. It depends on who you like. It depends. Yeah, it depends on the actor. Or not actor, the stand-up the comic. I loved Robin Williams' stand-up. Back in the day, Robin Williams just slayed everything. Hardcore series was too good to last. Yeah, it was boring. I got tired of it because it was not 2B2T. 2B2T was not very good, and so that kind of stood in for my, you know, my need for the crazy, unexpected life. You know, I don't know. Because you don't build pinwheels like they used to? Yeah, that's true. It was not boring. I mean, sure, whatever. You can think that if you want. But I was bored with it. I always knew that I was trying to replace 2B2T in my heart back in the day, and I just never could. I always knew I was not really, like, certain about the fact that 2B was always bad. I was hoping it wouldn't stay that way, but, like, I hadn't any idea where things would go. And hardcore very much wore off. Like, I had a buzz. I was all happy to do hardcore at first. And then I got bored with it. So it became boring. It just may have not become boring to you in the way it became boring to me. Do I think 2B will close before Hypixel? Ooh, that's a good question. You know, I wouldn't be shocked if they both have to close at the exact same time. That time being the death of Java. The death of Java will ensure that all stragglers will be shut down. Because there will come a point where, at whatever point that is, it is not cost effective to keep the Java authentication and handshake servers online. And so they will stop keeping them online. At which point, your average player will be told to fuck off, go to Bedrock, or stop playing Java. Like, they're very obviously not going to support Java after a point. I don't know when that point is, but at a certain point that'll happen. They're going to be as subtle about it as they can be. But they will eventually drop the bombshell of end of life, end of service. Like, they will just do that. So I don't know. Actually, I would be willing to put some money on 2B2T and Hypixel making it both to the end. The raw, gritty end of all of Minecraft. Or, well, the end of Java Minecraft. That would not surprise me. Three, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that leaves a 2 wide passage. Cool. Doubt Microsoft is too evil to close Java? Are you stupid? Are you brain damaged? Are you just dreaming? Is that wishful thinking? Do you have a crystal ball, Poncho? Because I can show you a million different things that died the moment Microsoft got their hands on it. Like, huh? Are we watching the same universe? Like, no, actually, they will absolutely kill Java. Like, they have no reason to keep it alive. Except that it would cause a stink right now. But they're absolutely happy to keep it kind of limping along for a time until it is no longer convenient. Like, make no mistake, they will kill Java. It is an inevitability. It doesn't make them money. That alone is more than enough reason to kill it. But they will play nice for a time. How long of a time? I don't know. Nobody knows that yet. But don't think for a second that the gravy train will keep going. Like, oh no, but Java is a great advertisement for Bedrock and blah, 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 blah. No, Minecraft's too popular now. The Minecraft movie has proven that. How many years left? I couldn't tell you. 10? 10's probably a really, really, really generous estimate. But I couldn't tell you. Jack would support Hypixel? What are you talking about? Would support Hypixel? Are you... Huh? No, I'm saying I would wager money on 2B and Hypixel making it to the end of Java Minecraft, where they can no longer function. Because, again, Microsoft will kill Java one day. Rough estimates, 10 years is probably too much. It's probably more like 6 to 7 years. But it could be as little as 4 or 5 years. I'd be willing to bet it's by the end of the 2020s is when they're going to start heavily looking at the end of Java. They'll probably start trying to sort of psyop everybody into going, well, Java wasn't that good. Well, actually, guys, Java, it's not worth it. Like, Bedrock's where it's at. Like, it's okay. Java's not that great. Like, they're absolutely going to try and pull some bullshit like that. You know they will. Gasp. There's a hole in my wall. The only solution is to fix it. You didn't even see the full movie? No, and I didn't have to. I didn't have to watch that cringe fest to know that it is an absurdly popular movie. It doesn't deserve to be, but it is. And that it got way, way more support than it should have. And that will absolutely convince them that the way they're going is perfectly fine. Like, whatever. I've subbed to someone I've seen that does stand-up and likes to troll street interviewers. Oh, okay, so somehow I managed to interview Diddy's defense team. Ah, yeah, that would be funny. Jeez, somehow I managed to interview Diddy's defense viewers, or defense team. Defense viewers, what the fuck am I thinking? Okay, I need just a little bit of raw blackstone. Where did I put some? Hey, Switch Surgeon. Maybe there's really, maybe there's a reality where some sort of community-developed open Java of MC will exist. We'll have to see. I'm not holding my breath for that for a very simple reason. This is Microsoft we're talking about here. Do you think for a second they're going to let anyone just keep Java on life support? Oh, don't worry, Microsoft. We'll keep Java going. Just turn all rights of it over to us. Or just let us, even. Not even to do the rights. Just let us run Java. Like, we'll do it on our own dime. And, like, no. That just screams of, Mommy, Daddy, can I have a pet? Like, famous last words. This won't end well for one simple reason. They don't want it to. Even if they do stop updating the Java version, you could tell, or you could let the server freeze in the last Java update or change the map to Bedrock. You don't understand, Ness. You genuinely do not understand the nature of the problem. The development of Java, yeah, that'll stop one day. But they'll keep the servers running, the servers that mediate you being able to join a multiplayer server, because there's a lot of login and authentication stuff that has to happen on the back end for you to be able to do this. Oh boy, I sure want to join Cuxtantium. Logging in, encrypting, joining world, loading terrain. That process requires Mojang run servers. So guess what you're not going to be able to do one day? Minecraft will be like, oh, God. You see your ability to do this? To join world, encrypting, etc.? Bam! Guess what? That's lots of money. That's not something they're going to keep up indefinitely. That is the death of Java Minecraft. Not the lack of a version development software. Future updates would be nice, but Java and 2B2T as a whole will keep going. We've seen that. We got 112 for 6 years. That proved people are willing to stick around for long periods of time, despite no updates. But the whole point is that one day, Microsoft will pull the plug and go, "No, we're sorry, guys. We can't keep running the servers. You guys, you freeloaders, you got to stop being freeloaders. You are first world lol. You can make a register option without Mojang." You don't think I don't know that? That's not the nature of what I'm telling you. I am well aware that Microsoft and the fuckery that they introduced to the game and to the environment can be mitigated. I am well aware that we can skirt around the login problem. But they're not going to legally allow it. So if you think for a second that they're going to keep Java going and that big servers like 2B are going to keep running as pirate servers, you got another thing coming. They absolutely will send a cease and desist letter to Housemaster or whoever the hell is in charge should Java officially be discontinued, and they will be told you must shut your server down because it is not legal. And they'll have grounds to do it. So again, the nature of the problem is there will come a day where they will shut it down and you will have no recourse because that's who Microsoft is. Servers that let no premium players enter already have that. Yeah, but they're not as big as 2B. They're not Hypixel. They're not the high-profile servers everybody knows about. Pirate servers can get away being pirate servers because they're not known. But Microsoft and Mojang can absolutely block you from being able to join a server. They've demonstrated that. They've just not yet weaponized it. But give it time, that'll change. Why Cuckstantium? Because it's the cucked version of 2B2T. If they haven't killed Minecraft legacy servers, they will not switch off Java Network. Yes, they will. They haven't killed all that because nobody is worried about it. Like, that doesn't suck up money the way the Java servers would. If they stop developing for Java and they focus entirely on Bedrock, then eventually they will want to cut the Java servers because that is so much more effort and money and time and manpower. Think of how many times the authentication servers have gone down. Like, just over the last 10 years. How many times have the Java authentication servers gone poof? Excuse me. Like, that's happened far too many times. Well, that's manpower. They got to keep somebody, in charge to prevent those servers from going down and staying down. Well, that's a salary they got to pay. Do you think Microsoft, the most greedy corporation in the entire fucking universe, is just going to say, it's fine. Yeah, that's okay. We can justify that. Yeah, that's probably okay. Or are they going to go, gee, Bill, we really have to let you go. We don't want to pay you. Bye. What's more likely? Y'all have to wake the fuck up. Like, oh my God. Some of y'all need to really just wake the fuck up. Quit being naive, idealistic children. Like, Jesus Christ. I feel like Oppenheimer for doing that question. Yeah. People can just do LAN parties. I mean, that's not going to save 2B2T. Probably. I don't see why it would, but... What would a LAN party server have to do with 2B? Like, I've already answered the question. 2B will die when Java dies, so, like, that's the only server worth playing on. If they haven't killed Minecraft Legacy, yeah. No, they will. Stop killing Java, Initiative 2032 incoming. I'll believe it when I see it. If it ends up happening, cool. But I'm not holding my breath. It will be many years before Mojang considers it. It'll be less years than you think. You should always put your timetables ahead of where you think they'll be. And so while you're not inherently wrong, they might think of killing Java in the 2030s. It's still a consideration they will make. Goodbye, Mr. Creeper. You'll be missed. Oh. Oh, his light snuffed out so many years before it was ready to blow. Yeah, no, again, this is Microsoft running the show, okay? Did we forget who Microsoft is in the last 20 minutes? Like, clip this part of the stream and upload it as a video. Maybe. I'm a little too lazy to bother doing that, but sure. But can 2BTT open the server in Bedrock Edition? I don't know about that. Maybe. Not likely, but maybe. Unless Housemaster and Hypixel collaborate and buy Minecraft, or at least the Java part. You're assuming that that can be performed. Just as the Simon Hypixel guy is assuming he will be allowed to buy Hytale. It's not a matter of ponying up cash. You need to stop thinking that it's all about money. It is entirely about ownership. The fact that you own a thing and you don't owe royalties, you don't owe any sort of renting fee, there's no license, like the fact that you own a game and once it is in your hands, it is entirely up to you what happens to it. That is what this is all about. Now, they will justify it with money, but it is always going to be about the ownership of a game. You have ownership and power over a thing, and corporations don't like that. The ultimate consumer is one that will always be at the beck and call of the corpo. Can't charge Prio. House is forced to move to Bedrock. Yeah, that's the other thing. He won't be able to run a server the way that it has been run. Like, you won't even be able to type the N-word on wooden signs. Like, do you want to move to Bedrock? Because I don't. I think that would be a very bad idea, just in general. Like, there are so many people complaining about House muting them, about how this or that thing has been taken from them. Their priority queue's they've been banned from it. Like, you guys are worried about that. And this is Java. Did you all forget about the player report feature? Do you think you're not going to get your asses player reported? Like, for fun? I don't know. I just feel like a lot of you are asleep at the switch. Cube World? What about Cube World? There was another clone made they divorced or some drama. Oh, yeah. That's unrelated to anything. But sure, whatever. That did happen. I do remember Cube World, though. It was a cute looking game. Never really got into it, but yeah. I mean, 2B has blocked the hard R and other slurs I've gotten muted countless times. Really? Huh. Well, that's unfortunate. But I still say you have more freedom with things as they are now than going to another platform like Bedrock. That'll be a nightmare, dude. You really don't want that. Okay, so I want to try and get this staircase all the way up there. Come on, Jack, test it. Test what? Say the word retard? I already did that. No slurs! I think that's just people concerned trolling. Jack B. Nick. I know they were trying to say nice, but I just prefer to think they're just mentally challenged. And that's why the word retard triggered them. I said it in chat, in a 2B chat, by the way. Why do you, do your chat messages go from nice to mean then back to nice? Why do you go from mean to nice and then from nice to mean? Yeah, I'm not muted, so I don't know what your deal is, but hey, whatever. I'm telling my mom, okay. I'll tell her myself when I see her later tonight. What is dude typing? Somebody was asking me why I go from nice to mean and then back to nice. Like, they genuinely don't understand that I love shit posting and trolling on 2B. Because that's 2B. Like, that's how the server is. Okay. So I got this more or less done. That'll work for now. Imagine getting banned from your operating system because your kid was shit-talking a person on Bedrock 2B2T. I know, right? In 2033? Oh. God, what a nightmare. Like, that's the downside of a big corpo owning every fucking thing under the sun. They absolutely would just pull some horse shit like that. Like, Lamau, permaban from everything. Was it Elon Musk or was it? Oh no, it was Jordan Peterson. That was it. Jordan Peterson got shut out of his his entire Google account back when he first became persona non grata. Like, yeah, big corpos will just absolutely annihilate your existence because they can. They will step on your neck 100% of the time. Okay. They completely forgot that you are friends with Alpha Computer, someone even more aggressive than Optopia. Okay. She told you to stop being mean to autistic children. Oh. Oh no. Not the autistic children. I'm sorry, if you're on 2B, you signed up for what you've signed up for. Like, you should just accept it. Okay, thanks for the tooltips info. It's really easy to use. Oh, yeah. You're welcome, Stash Bros. Okay, so there's this wall and this wall. They are dangerously bare, and I don't like that. I can't really put anything over here. This is probably just going to have to stay semi-open, which I'm fine. I wanted that to look down on the elevator anyway, but this wall and this wall, they need something in them. El Cayman is persona non grata at my house if he dares to cook up a burger with no onions and no pickles. Sure, whatever. You get hung up on the strangest things, Poncho. My theory is that micro asses will make Java so shit that Bedrock will unfortunately become the superior version. Oh, holy hell. Don't give them ideas. Jesus, Top Hat. Ugh. Go squirrel that satanic idea away where I can never hear about it again. Ugh. Yikes. I mean, God, that's fucking devious. I don't put that past them at all, but like... Oh yeah, that's right. I made bamboo ubawaki. Yeah, I made little bamboo shoes for the room. I will happily eat a burger with veggies. I just prefer not to do it most of the time. Fair enough. I'm gonna... Huh? Top Hat described a nightmare. I know, right? Yeah, that's like, seeing the movie The Terminator and being all like, oh my god, that Skynet thing. Oh, shit. Good thing it was just fiction. And then real-world Skynet starts up with an artificial general intelligence, and then it may or may not decide to just go full Terminator on people. Oh, fucking shit. Did I seriously just... Okay, well, that's easily fixed. Okay, I've got to fix that. There we go. Bam. There we are. Yeah, that has been the single most useful thing here, is the cauldron. For all of these experiments on making banner art. That sounds like Evil Corpo 101. Yeah, but like, I would really rather they not think about it too hard and then do it. Ah, fuck. Put that there. And there we go. Okay. And then I wanted a copy of this over here. Our AI will end up watching sitcoms all day, like that one in the Guide to the Galaxy. Oh, Guide to the Galaxy. Hitchhikers. I don't know, man. I have a nasty feeling we're gonna end up having some real shit happen one day. Are all of these? Yeah, so this is 6. Or no, this is 5. I'm trying to, like, make something. How are you doing? Life still active? I'm good. Streaming at the moment. Oh, fuck. I meant to check how many bits this is comprised of. 6. Fuck. Oh, well. So I can squeeze one more design onto this. Wash the pillager banners. They are free. What color are they as a base banner? Are they gray? Because I don't have any use for any base gray banners. Would there be any more mob voting if we got to that point? Pods and bugs. Oh, you mean regular, real world voting. That's a good question. I don't think so. But it's hard to say. They may still allow voting just as a sort of illusion of choice type thing, which is something people already accuse the current system of being. You know, the illusion of choice. So I don't know, man. I have no idea how it would go. It's really hard to say what would occur. Let's throw this in there. There we go. Oh yeah, I also forgot to mention, I got the 2B2T journal, a new version. This is the public version. New version of the 2B2T Times. Or wait, oh, not the Times. Sorry, it should be, I should rename this. 2B2T Journal. Well, damn. Fucking check out on me, why don't you? Anyway. So yeah, pretty cool. 2B2T Journal returns stronger and better than ever. The entire map art has been relocated to a much safer location, while the old one has been griefed. We are now updating every 5 to 10 days, and thanks to recent improvements, each update takes no less than 5 minutes. So no more long waits while we update the map. Special thanks to NastyMan99, what a name, Keygun2001, and many others who've helped. If you have a story, message RedScope404, or join the Discord at, and link there. So yeah. Cool stuff. As for the last little bit of like empty space, so I have this. I don't know if I'm going to do anything special to this or not. Maybe. I do actually kind of want to test something. These banner experiments, I've never really been satisfied. Hope it lasts longer this time, same. But the yellow name of the banner persists even after washing, so you can rename a pillager banner with any other name to keep that color. Ooh. Okay. I mean, I've seen a million fucking pillager banners. We literally farm the little bastards over there at that white square. That's a ominous potion farm. So like, yeah, absolutely. There are a million banners there. I don't know that I care though. But hey, we'll see. It's an outdated document. The Constitution needs to be reformed. Some other euphemism we need to change. Yeah, so we can rule over you. I have no doubt that's very, very real. What was I going to do? Okay, gray dye. I want to try using a gray dye gradient. Just to see how this looks. Okay, so from the top down, looks like that. From the bottom up, it looks like this. I don't know. I feel like that doesn't add anything meaningful to the background. Shit. Yeah, we kind of hit the banner limit. And that's not very, like, if I want to tell a story in a banner, I'm kind of shit out of luck. Wait a minute. Or not. Okay, so I just need to undo 2 steps. So it was white per fess and a white gradient. So I just need to do that. Okay. Gray. Maybe do that? No. Do that. No. Where's the really long one? That one. Yeah. And then white per fess. No, that's a white chief. What is a per fess again? Pale Dexter. I fucking hate these names. White Chief Sinister Canton. That sounds cool. Yeah, fuck it. We'll go with that. And then a gradient. Yeah, white gradient. So that's from the top. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, that differs it significantly. Wonder what sparked the Chinese influx on Tubi. A bunch of videos got translated, subtitled, and put on Bilibili. And Bilibili is a big China stream website where a lot of them, and I mean a lot of them, congregate. Like, on a level you would not expect. How does that look below like that? It's not terrible. Maybe I can shoehorn in a new design from that and then give it a sort of base thing here. Then I want 2 more banners to occupy that spot. So yeah, I may have to theory craft this. That's looking decent. Yeah, I'll do that later. But anyway, who the fuck paid to come up with those names? I don't know. Heard of the Stop Killing Games petition? Yes, I have. Jack Bilibili stream soon? God, no. Also, Bilibili is a Chinese word, which is why it's weird to us in English. But you gotta understand, like, they didn't design it with us in mind. So, you know, just is what it is. I'm gonna move these. Move this to my wood shulker. Nice day. Nice day we're having here. I have auto dub on my YouTube channel. Oh, fuck. That must be a nightmare. You can disable that, right? Didn't the USA have a singer named Billy Idol? Yeah, well, no, actually, he was from the UK. That was just his stage name, though. Billy Idol is great. His music's amazing. Owie, owie. Okay, where the hell's the hole that I go down? Here it is. All right, so ominous banner. I'm gonna take a stack just to see. Oh, none of them had banners, so it doesn't matter. Oh wow, whole ass water system. Don't tell Sonnet that I broke that glass. You can get rid of it. Okay, good. Interior looks nice. Thank you, Dine. I'm trying. Do not, it's ass. Yeah, I'm not saying that it's any better than it could be. I would not enable auto dub, don't worry. You can enable that on your channel if you wish, but I ain't doing that. Broke it without silk touch, yep. Guilty as charged. I certainly did. Okay. These are gray, right? Huh. Wow, that's... oh, wait, no. Are these white? No way, right? Oh my god, it is a white banner. Oh my god, that is free. Holy shit, white banners are amazing. I love white banners. They're so versatile for all bunch of things. Damn, if only I'd known these were always gray, white, not gray. Like, I needed so many white banners when it came to Escape the Jack Rooms. I don't know that I'm going to need as many for this one, but I don't know, I will, actually. Because, I'm using white banners as a base for my ink paintings. So for example, this is an ink painting. What else is an ink painting? I've got like a few of these. Yeah, you are. That was actually really smart. Thank you, Poncho. I appreciate that. This is an ink painting. This is a sort of attempt at an ink painting. It was very rough around the edges. This is an ink painting. You know, you get the idea. Really, really cool idea. So that's what it looks like without that. Wow, that is really good. Like, unironically. I can kind of see the genius of the banner's design. Like, that really worked out well. Only annoyance is how do you fucking... Can you autofill? You can't autofill a cauldron, right? Like, you can use water, or rather, you can use rain. But, can I pump water into this with, like, a dispenser and a bucket? Huh. That does actually look decent. You can make a lot of banner styles, actually. God, I wish I had known these were white banners earlier. I just assumed they were like gray base banners. That's why they're gray. The devs will automate it? Yeah, but it would require a bot though. I don't want to have to do that. Also, I don't know how to set up bots and things of the like. Jesus Christ, that uses so much water. Like, I would love to be able to purify this automatically with, like, redstone. That would go a long way. Shit. I don't know, banners. Have Mapopoly copied. Thank you, Azertech. Or Azertix. Because they're not white banners, they're ominous. Yeah, I suppose. They keep the yellow name. Yeah, that's true. Jeez, this is annoying. Make a room with a lot of cauldrons, fill them with stalactites so you can always have water washing. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Again, I would want to automate this, though. Because, like, we have a source of these. I feel like that's... You know, that's something... That's something to do. Like, we could call it the laundromat, and yes, I would credit you. But I need... Oh my god, there's so many fucking washings. I need a way to do that reliably. I might have to, try it out in, Oh! So it doesn't default to a name. Interesting. Right, because that's its default name. Ooh, that's a weird code quirk. Ukiyo-e painting banner. Ooh, okay. Huh, that's decent. I'll have to get back to that. But anyway, yeah, you're going to go stargaze. Well, I'm going to go and do other things. Y'all have a great evening. Thank you all so much for coming out and giving me a moment of your time. Did Neo send pics of your other maps? Yes. Yes. Mostly it's just Mapopoly. I'll take Jupiter as well. Those are really the only two that I'm like super interested in. But yes, y'all have a great night. I will catch you all later. Take care. Goodbye.